Yeah, so what's up, world? What's happening? This P Nasty C Wayne here at the Quattro studio. And man, today it's an awesome twofold privilege for me today. I want to introduce y'all to Baby D, Menace Life, the Menace, up in the studio today. Say what's up to the
What's
people.
going on, Will?
Yeah. So man, look, tell me something, man. How did you get started?
I really started off from elementary, honestly. You know, just every young black kid want to be a rapper or some kind of entertainer. So I started off writing raps and recording on karaoke machines with a couple of my partners and everything like that. And you know, it just gradually got more advanced as we got older. Probably like my ninth grade year, they got Cool Pro edit out and Mixcraft and all that. So we just experiment on all that, and you know, it just elevated from there. I always took it serious after that. I started selling mixtapes in high school, and people gravitated to it, so I just kind of stuck with it. That's all it was.
That's what's up. Now, hey, he is a local artist. You know what I'm saying? He's from Shreveport and Bossier.
Yeah.
He from
Shout out to
Bossier.
Bo.
I happen to know his people, but yeah. So they'll say it's a privilege for me that I got him in the studio today, man. And I mean, how was that trip down here? I mean, you travel back and forth a lot. I mean,
Yeah, a lot. You know,
this home, huh?
it's home. It's home. Can't stay away too long. You don't want to be here, but you want to be here.
Yeah.
You know, so you know how they go.
Man, I tell you, hey, when I was young, when I first moved to Dallas, it's like I wanted to be in Dallas, but then I wanted to be home.
Exactly.
I wanted to be in Shreveport, but then I wanted to be in Dallas. So I had this brilliant idea that, man, if I can only get a few core people from Shreveport and bring them to Dallas, then I wouldn't have no need to come back to Shreveport.
Exactly. Nah,
But
that's
you
exactly
know,
what it is.
you know, and old school song, Full Force remade this song called "Distant Lover."
This the love, yeah.
Yeah, so here I am. I had a girlfriend in Dallas and a girlfriend in Shreveport, and I wasn't even no player. It was just that
Yeah.
them highway miles. And see, back then, man, and I'm old. I'm telling my age, we didn't have all the cell phones and the social media and Facebook back then.
We had to be face to face.
And my brother and them at the time ain't have no phone in the house, so I had to call my girl in Shreveport on the payphone, and I ain't have all them quarters and stuff. So the good old Allendale Negro like me, go what I did. I called collect. And so I understand, you know, the travel back and forth, man. So it's good. Then when you find a nice place to stay, it still ain't home, man.
It still ain't home.
It still ain't home.
I don't
man.
care
So,
where I go. It's a lot of places I want to go in the world, but just ain't gonna be nothing like where you from. I can sit here and brag about Shreveport, or I could talk about Shreveport in a bad way.
Yeah.
But it just ain't nothing like home. You gonna always gravitate to home, no
That
matter what
love,
goes
man.
on.
The love for sure. I believe our city got everything to offer, just like the other cities. That's why you don't catch me talking bad about Shreveport. I just feel like it's gonna take the right type of people to prime the pump to get the thing rolling, and I feel like you got a good story, man. So
I appreciate that.
tell me about some of your work, man.
Man, I honestly just drop a lot of music. You know, I put a lot of work out there from the jump because I felt like there was a thing to do, which it is. That's cool. But now I'm more focused on making it an actual product. You know what I'm saying? I'm really an artsy type dude. I like art. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you like money too. You gotta like money because you gotta survive. But I'm really into the art. I can't wait to be into the position to where I'm just in the studio. Here y'all go.
Yeah.
Send it out and the money come back. I can't wait for that, but that ain't where I'm at right now. So I'm older now, I'm grown, I got real responsibility, so I gotta make it some kind of business. The art gotta be some kind of business. So my standpoint right now is really just set back, focusing on the product. Like I was telling my partner the other day, with McDonald's, they got a whole lot of different things that you can get off the menu. They have a menu. With music, you know what I'm saying? Like, we want to make money for it, but we don't treat our songs like a product. So when McDonald's drop a new sandwich, let's say the Big Mac was new, they're gonna have a whole promotion behind this one sandwich. They got the commercials, they got the billboards, they got everything. They're gonna drop the prices for you to come try it. And then we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at the songs and the music like that. I gotta really put a plan behind it, make it a product, you know, instead of just a piece of art. It's still gonna be a piece of art in the end of the day, but
Yeah.
so but you know, I dropped a lot of music, man. I'm everywhere. Apple, Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, wherever. Just type in Menace Life anywhere. And it's been going on for years, like and stuff from 2009, just all on the internet and stuff. So that's 10 years. Damn, that's crazy. That made me feel old.
Yeah.
That's 10 years, like, you know, 10 years worth of music is out there, you know, so.
Yeah, man, it's like I say, man, it's work, but it's a privilege too. And I mean, like I say, I know your people, so I mean, when you growing up, man, cause I got a lot of my love from older people in the community, playing music, and they would play it loud, and they would play it outside, and your grandmother would play like I remember when Marvin Gaye came out first with that Sexual Healing.
Okay.
Man, you know, and back then, you played albums like back to back.
Right.
It wasn't like it is now.
Yeah.
You buy one album, you gonna play it.
Yeah.
Cause you know they still had like record players back then.
Yeah.
I mean, cassettes were just coming in, and a lot of them young folks don't even know what a cassette is.
Yeah.
Say, listen,
I got a little taste of it.
and so your grandmother would play that Sexual Healing, and she just play it back to back to back. And there was this other blues song that she would play. I can't think of the name of it. And was it ZZ Hill or ZZ Top? One of them.
ZZ
that
Top.
Down Home Blues.
Down home blues.
I gotta do
Yeah,
way
okay.
away
That sound like
my head. Man, they used to
Sound like
love to play that stuff, man.
It
So,
sound like a,
you know, so I know you
Yeah.
pretty much got your music appreciation, man, from but that whole deal, man. You ever heard of Master P?
Master P is, man, that's my Master P like my real idol. You know, far as you know, the music.
The reason why I asked, man, because Master P, straight from Louisiana, from New Orleans, though, is probably one of the greatest, not the only, but probably one of the greatest.
Yeah.
He probably started that whole independent
grind.
movement. And I remember you was telling me earlier about you selling your CDs at school for $1 and stuff. Tell me more about that.
So the thing is, so I look up to people like P. P got a real business mind. I'm gonna revert and say back once again, I'm an artsy dude. I'm just happy I got a couple dollars in my pocket. I can go to the corner store once I get out of school. These people got my song. Now when I see them tomorrow, hey, I like that such and such song. That gave me the utmost gratification. P was on a mission. P was like, I want to sell this many, I want this much money, so this is what I'm finna do. I didn't have that. I was just doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get, you know, I'm on it right now. But I'm really big on the independent grind though, because at the same time, you need labels, and labels is good. Like they could come drop a bag on you right now, and you just be up. Literally, you just be up. But I promise you, I've never saw it happen. Have you ever saw anybody in a label situation be happy years later? They gonna always complain about something with the label. They get to crying. They won't let me drop no music. I don't want to. Can't nobody tell me what to do. Like I really hate being told what to do. And if you giving me good advice, I'm gonna listen. But I don't like being told what to do. You can't drop no music for what? What's the reason? Why I can't drop? Cause we finna put such and such out. We're not pushing your agenda right now. We're gonna put. I don't want that. That's gonna make me flash out and do something that I don't want to do. So I'd rather do the independent way to where I don't want to be the richest. I used to want that, of course. I used to want to be the biggest rapper of all time and just be the richest, but nah, I don't even want all that. I just want to make it a living. I want to make it to where I'm having a great living off of music. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got to answer to nobody.
Hey, man, I'm glad you said that, because my love for the art form is so much greater than the idea of having that money or the bag. Now, don't get me wrong. coming from the ghetto, man, I would love to know what it's like that. But money ain't my, you know, it ain't never been, you know, because I come up in the time where crack was big, and I had opportunities to sell crack, but because of my upbringing, I never went that way. And so I don't knock the hustle. I don't knock people that do that. It just wasn't in the cards for me. You know what I'm saying? And so when I got this privilege to make music, man, my love for the music was way much greater than anything else. Like, man, I think I might be my biggest fan.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I'm serious. I think I might be my biggest fan. And I'm one of your biggest fans too.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a privilege, like I say, man. I wear that word out, but I feel, like I say, privileged to be able to be doing something like this. We're here in Quattro Studios, here with Menace Life, like I say, man. This a new platform we doing. We trying to be innovative on everything, and you know, it's a fresh idea, man, to start trying to interview artists, so we can have this platform to use as a tool. You know what I'm saying? As a tool, the promotion tool, because some of you guys that will watch this production right here probably have, or most of you probably have not even clicked on to any of Menace Life music. And then once you click on it, after you see this publication, you're going to be like, man, I slept on this dude. And he been doing, like you say, he been doing music for 10 years. And it's right here in the city. Right here in the city. You ain't got to outsource, you know what I'm saying? Not knocking nobody else. We got niggas that colder than Booster right here in the city right now. You know what I'm saying? Colder than Webby. You know, colder than any of those big names or whatever. But we doing it ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's a good time. So, man, look, man, I'm gonna tell you, man, I really dug that project you did with that boy Goody G. Where that idea came from, that Break You Out song.
To Break You Out, the video. Man, I did that song back like in 2016.
Oh, okay.
I did a mixtape because I was on a little run. I was on a little run to where, you know, I had my little fan base built up and everything was really going smooth. But, you know, life come about and, you know, so I took a little break. Not purposely at all, you know what I'm saying? I was ready to get back to it. So once I got the vibe to get back into it, I decided to drop a tape. And I named it Wait a Minute because I'm trying to tell my supporters, like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Don't leave me yet.
Which is don't stop. I just want to put a boy. That's one of my by far favorite Menace Life project right there. Wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? I play that thing and then I had to play it like 15 times after I play it one time.
They came from being frustrated about not being able to do what I want to do. I couldn't go drop music like I wanted to. I'm frustrated. So now my best thoughts coming out on the paper, you know what I'm saying? And I called it Wait a Minute, and I get the idea from Wayne, honestly, but I feel like mine a little bit more, clever. It's called Sorry for the Wait. So I was like, you know, he dropped the Sorry for the Waits in between albums. I want me one of them, because that's how I'm feeling right now. Wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? So, that came about, and I did that on that. Long story short, I did that on that. Rapping off a couple instrumentals, and Goody G, he kind of like family, you know, family ties or whatever. So we was just out kicking it one night, and we wanted to shoot a video. I'm like, hey, let's do this one, let's do it. You know, and that's just how they came about.
Yeah, that
wasn't
boy,
even too much thought into it.
That boy there, man, I didn't know, but he's one of my homeboys' little brother.
Yeah.
And what's so cool about it, man, is that's another young man that's doing itself. I mean, straight from the community. His people straight from the community. It just put a smile on my face, man.
Nothing makes me happier than Allendale. You know, anywhere that I'm residing in, or really, it just makes me happy to even have people doing something.
It make me puff my chest out when I see y'all doing it. With that little boy Beezy, you know, he family tie, like you said. You know, my best friend, like my brother. That's his cousin. Man, so it's just like when I see y'all working, man, I'm like, I feel like a giant.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm not claiming I don't think I'm y'all OG or nothing, but
Yeah.
it make me feel good, you
Yeah, for sure.
know. But that boy, what was it, Goody G?
Mm-hmm.
He used to work with somebody, man. That boy Josie Well,
I remember that
uh,
name.
and
It's a little bit before my time, but I definitely remember.
yeah,
He used to be on the radio.
yeah. Well, that guy there, we started doing music together back in the '90s.
Okay.
You know, that Josie Well guy. So when I seen some of his work, that's when I kind of was introduced to Goody G.
Yeah.
But I still didn't know he was, you know, tied in like that. And so once I found out, like I say, uh, I'm a fan of the music, and I'm also an artist or whatever. And it's a lot of people that I like to work with. Like we got a chance to work. We didn't
Yeah.
work together, but we worked on that
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
project,
Yeah.
and it was like a dream. What it was called?
Self-destruction.
Self-destruction.
Yeah.
Man, I got a chance to work with you, that boy Mario DeMello,
Mm-hmm.
and Philip King Understand, and all on one project.
Yeah. Yeah.
So man, it was just like, and you know, Quattro will tell you, man, I'm kind of like Snoop on that thing when Snoop say, well, if Dre didn't do it, I couldn't flow to it or
Yeah,
something like.
yeah.
I'm like, man, if Quattro ain't dropping it, I don't want to fuck with it. So
Yeah.
that really fall in between, and I'm just brand loyal like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I still buy Game and Tide washing powder cause my mama use Game. I'm just
Yeah.
I still fuck with Crips, not cause I'm actually, but my homeboy was a Crip.
Yeah.
So it's like what they say, whatever my nigga down with, I'm down with it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was telling somebody the other day, it's like my homeboy Crip, so I fuck with Crip. I can't find no cool blood dude and say, nah, I'm blood now.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
ain't,
I'm
I'm brand
loyal to the
loyal.
brand,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I ain't, you know.
For sure.
I'm not no, but that's neither here or there. I think just coming from the community, man, I believe that term that we throw around, real nigga. I like the way you say Naga all the time. I really never heard. I've been meaning to ask you about that. That's coming up, but you know, that real nigga thing. I think it's just like kind of part of the community for me.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
that's the next question. Now tell me about this Naga thing. I like the way you use that.
So look, as much as my generation, I guess they just didn't catch wind of it. I pay attention to details when it comes to music and stuff like that. So if you don't remember, okay, I'm gonna tell you how it came about. And I didn't even know. I had a song. We had a song. I was with this group. We had a song that was on the radio. I said nigga about 3 times, but it wouldn't have made sense without me saying nigga, honestly. I said cool as Ice Cube, but I'm a nigga with an attitude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I couldn't just cool as Ice Cube with an attitude. I couldn't do it, so I had to replace it. I said Naga. And I'm like, damn, like I really ain't know if it didn't hit me. I'm like, okay, I heard this from what's that old, the C Murder.
Yeah.
Fuck them other niggas cause I'm down.
Yeah.
Who was that? Was it Fiend or was it Mr. Magic? I want to say Mr. Magic. I ride for my Nagas. I die for my Nagas.
Okay, yeah.
And so it made sense to me. I was like, and then at the same time, I am on some, you know, some black empowerment stuff. So I'm like, and around that time, actually, too, the word nigga was being too controversial. Like, can they say nigga? Can they say nigga? I like, all right, fuck, I'm gonna fuck them up. That's Naga.
Yeah.
Anybody can say this bitch. I don't give a fuck. Mexican, white, black.
Yeah.
Anybody can say Naga. You know what I'm saying? So I ran with it and people gravitated to it strong. So,
man, but it's an awesome thing to be a part of this culture. I'm gonna go on record saying, man, that this thing is a culture. You know, it's art, it's a lifestyle, it's a livelihood, but it's really about community. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, I push the agenda of hip hop. I believe in it. You know, we got generations. I did it. My brothers before me did it. My son's doing it, and it's. I believe it's gonna keep on living because it's part of our culture. And so I'm gonna go on the whim and say, like people like Eminem, he cold. A lot of people like him lyrically wise, but I guess that's where a little prejudice come out in me. I just don't. I don't jive with white boys doing this thing.
you know, as I got older, It kind of bothered me, you know what I'm saying? I actually like Eminem coming up, you know, but
Yeah.
it kind of bothered me just kind of really thinking about it. But I put myself in other people's shoes. What's called empathetic or apathetic? What is it? Empathetic?
Yeah.
Whatever it is. But I feel like he did come up like us. I feel like he came up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just using him for example.
Yeah,
You have white boys that actually came up in the hood and they more hooded than a nigga with the darkest skin. They really is. They poor, they mama on drugs, what they having it rough.
Yeah.
It's just something about once they get to that level, they gonna have that extra boost because of their skin. Oh, you white and you can relate to and they like you?
And see,
sit them up there. You know what I'm saying?
I promise you, man, I'm not one side, and I see, you know what I'm saying, from our perspective, because me and a coworker were having the same conversation. And matter of fact, he keep bringing it up so we can do our little argument thing. It's all in fun, but you know what it's like a blockage there. Yeah. And I'm not one sided, but then I get blocked right there. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to hear it, you know what I'm saying?
Cause he cold, I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't trying to hear it.
I can give him he top.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna even give it a number, but he top, like the word play, the flow.
Yeah.
He's top, but no, I ain't got nothing against Eminem. I'm just saying, like, once you get in the industry and you get to the business, you have a better chance of surviving than the black nigga. If it was a black nigga that rapped just like Eminem and you have Eminem, guess who's gonna go up here?
They not gonna listen to the black nigga.
Guess who's gonna go up here?
Yeah.
You know? So, but you know, Eminem don't. shout out to Shady Aftermath or whatever. You know, but I'm just being honest. You know, but
yeah, man.
It is what it is.
But there you have it, man. You find P-Nasty Wayne hating on somebody, cause you know, it's got to be done. Somebody got to do it, man. I don't even know why we got on this subject, man. But anyway, yeah, man. But man, I'm glad, man. I'm glad you came, man. I had to keep calling, cause I ain't want you to slip out of town today without you coming by, man. Cause once Quattro gave the go ahead, I'm like, man, you know, and I, you know, not to get too preachy like you say, but I get moved by the spirit.
Yeah, for sure.
And I've been busy all week, man. Just, you know, working and home life. You know, the real life hits in, man. And sometimes I have my ear to the wild, man, like listening. Mm-hmm. And hadn't talked to Quattro in like a week or so, and it just was placed on my heart. And man, we need to he had already gave me the word. We need to go and get to work doing something, you know, just keep hitting it, you know, keep it fresh. And cause he know me, he been knowing me for a long time, man. I started out with him and probably gonna end up with him, man. We do this thing for the love, man, and the Holy Spirit put on my heart, say, man, what about doing an interview with Menace Life? We gotta start pulling people in, because I really want to get you up here and do some work with you, man. Do a project or whatever, man. And not cause that's what's in demand, because that's what my heart is requiring. You know what I'm saying? For the love. And I kind of, like I say, I listen to the Spirit. I listen to the Spirit when I'm writing my rhymes. Yeah. I listen to the Spirit to tell me who to work with and when to work. I don't force my pen, and man, that was just one of them things that came up this week while I was busy. Was to see if it'll be okay with Quattro, and then to see if it'll be okay with you, because it was all right with me, and the Spirit had already confirmed. So that's why I couldn't let you.
I manifested.
I couldn't even let you slide today, man. I had to keep calling you and texting you. I was like, if I gotta go pick you up, man.
Life, it was just life.
Then I'm sitting up here like, I hope he ain't mad because I ain't show up to the show. Like,
nah.
Yeah, I was sitting up here like, I showed my face, but he wasn't there.
Speaking of that, man, I shout out to everybody that came to welcome the Swamp Part 2. Even the people that ain't get to enjoy the show because I was late, you know.
But who was the other little dude?
We had a couple artists. We had
what's the dude you put his thing on Facebook? What his name is? Shout him out.
We got Teacher Beans. It was
I think that's who it was. I think that's who told me you wasn't there.
Ugly Magazine, One Ratchet, motherfucker, Felisky, man, Shank. Man, the city came through last night.
All these local dudes?
Yeah, all these, you know, we got some real talent, and
I need to get out.
That's what I'll speak on. You know what I'm saying? We got real talent, and I'm really gonna go off on a whole nother note off of this. Cause I might drop what I gotta say tonight. You know what I'm saying? As a city, we gotta come together more. And it sounds so corny and so cliche, but we gotta come together and really support the locals, man. Y'all see how and support these outside niggas that ain't they nothing. They can't rap. They probably lame, but it's just cause they from the outside. You gonna embrace it. Oh, I know him. He stayed around the corner from my grandma, my cousin, sister, baby daddy. You just cause you know a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause you feel like you know a nigga, you can't support him. Y'all gotta get together and realize, cause we got some real talent in this city. I wouldn't be doing that type stuff what I did last night, the show. This is my 3rd time doing it. If it wasn't real talent in the city, it's real talent. If it wasn't real talent, I just worry about me.
That's right.
I gotta put other people on, and it's from different angles, from way like, if I ain't, I get overwhelmed. Like, I'm the headliner. I'm the one that's throwing the show. Whenever you saw the promoter in the front, whenever you saw the headline in the front of the stage going hard to the music, like that's how much I'm loving it. Like, you know, so we gotta come together on more stuff like that. We have decent crowds, we do. Like, I can't complain. Shout out to everybody that come out, but it should be bigger, and we gonna make it bigger. You know?
That's right.
So,
that's right, man.
That's really all I gotta say. I appreciate this opportunity for sure.
Man, you got it here first, man. Quattro Studios, man. Menace Life in the studio. Thank y'all for tuning in. We will be hitting y'all with some more. Maybe some of them. Shout out to all them dudes that did the show last night, man. Like I say, man, I'm old, but I'm gonna get out there. You know, this thing, it ain't got nothing to do with age, so.
No, it don't.
I just, you know, I go to sleep early now since I'm old, but.
Nigga, Birdman just dropped a new song.
Come on,
Birdman, 50 years.
Man, we about to do it, man, so I'm gonna have to come out and check you young guys out, man, but shout out, man, y'all tune in, man. Big up, like I say, the Menace Life, man. Thank you for coming in, man. We love you, man. We love your music,
Shout out to Quattro Studios, C. Wayne, man. Appreciate this opportunity for sure.
And for the last one, I wanted to say this for last, Shreveport. This my son. I ain't want to do that up front, because that's what this is about. Because I'm a fan of his, you know what I'm saying? And he just so happen to be my son. So, so it ain't nothing but love, you know what I'm saying? And this thing be around love. Shout out to his little brother DJ in the studio. He ain't on the camera. Cut out Quattro, man. We in the building, man. Signing off. Menace Wayne, man. We love you. Stay tuned, man. We're working on and editing the guard for man from the former video. I'm a guard, baby. Check it out. It'll be coming real soon. And we gonna keep working. Me and Menace Life about to do a project. He don't know it, but I got to get him in here tonight on the chorus right now. So stay tuned. Get it, child. Peace.